But before that, to a farming experiment in Cambridgeshire, which is celebrating both its 20th birthday and its success. Hope Farm in Knapwell was set up to develop new techniques and test the effect on wildlife. Claire McGlasson went to take a look.
What a difference 20 years make. Georgie Bray has only managed the RSPB's Hope Farm in Knapwell near Cambridge for 3 of those, but she's very proud of what this farm has grown into.
Any of the marginal areas are now full of colour. The hedges are thicker, they're full of sloe berries, hawthorn berries, blackthorn, blackberries, so full of food.
And that's had a dramatic effect on wildlife.
Last summer we counted over 6,200 butterflies that use these wildflower margins in other areas. 50 species of farmland birds over winter, and nearly that of breeding birds as well, holding nearly 500 territories over the farm. So there's so much wildlife that lives here.
Today, to mark 2 decades of hard work, Cambridge MP Daniel Zeichner brought along Luke Pollard, the Shadow Environment Secretary, and a birthday cake.
I think it's very striking. As soon as you walk through here, you see birds and butterflies in a way that you don't necessarily see in other places.
Well, 2 decades ago, there was an awful lot of concern about how agriculture wasn't as sustainable as it needed to be. Taking a punt on buying this farm showed the RSPB were putting their money where their mouth was. And it showed that you can farm sustainably and profitably in nature-friendly ways, building back biodiversity, protecting our natural world, and still turning a profit at the end of it.
Working with nature rather than against it. Hope Farm has lived up to the promise of its name. What began as an experiment has become an example of what the future could look like for farming. Claire McGlasson, ITV News, Knapwell, near Cambridge.